having my hair live in exactly where it's been cut into, oh, that's just freedom. That's just freedom. By 2019, I'd worn my hair in a wash and go for about 3 years straight, right? And I loved it. I love a wash and go. It is just so easy for me to execute. I enjoyed it, but my hair just was not looking right. I did not like the way my hair looked. And for somebody who wears her hair out all the time, how my hair looked was important. Wouldn't you agree? My hair at the crown and my hair at my nape belong to two different people entirely. They have different textures, grow at different rates, and even hang differently. And then because the hair at the nape is so much closer to the neck, it looks like it is growing faster because it sits on my neck, right? But the hair at my crown has to travel a longer distance just to get to my neck. So it looks like it is growing slowly. And it doesn't even help that some of the hair in the nape of my head have a looser curl pattern to them than everywhere else on my head, and so I get more hang time down here. Now, put all of this together and it just looks like I was walking around with a tail in the back of my head. I didn't even know that it was called a mullet, right? I just knew that I had a tail and I absolutely disliked it. So one day I convinced my husband, who was not my husband yet, I convinced him to give me a haircut. He's just one of those creative, artistic people who can see dimensions and shapes and angles and all of this stuff. And I'm like, look, I just want to get rid of this tail and I want some roundness to my hair so it's not just drooping and not sitting right. And so he agreed. Off I went to YouTube and I spent hours looking for video ideas on not just how to cut my hair, but what kinds of shape people did with their hair. Not only did I have to accurately articulate what I wanted, my husband needed to accurately understand what I wanted, and we both needed to be on the same page, right? So he drew out some pictures, I found some photos, I went on Google, found some photos, and then I went to YouTube to find tutorials that we could both watch. Not only is my husband bald, he is not black, he is not a hairstylist, he has also never touched Afro textured hair in his entire life. So I needed for him to see what he wanted or what he needed to do visually, hence the YouTube videos. So yeah, a lot was riding on this one haircut. After a while, I found a video by Marley, and I'll link it in the description below. And oh my gosh, I have not seen a video that just spoke to me and answered all of the questions I had about getting my hair in a rounded shape. And so I looked at her channel to see if she had other videos. She had 2 more. Oh my gosh, so I found 3 of her videos. I found another one where her mom gave her the haircut, but her mom's a professional and it's just very difficult learning from a professional when you're just so far down in all of the lingo and all of the skills and all of the speed and everything. That she was just in another universe, right? So Marley's ones were absolutely spot on, and I intentionally stuck with her. Just because the more voices you have in your head on the same topic, the more confusing it can get. To keep things simple, I wanted to learn from one person. Everyone has their style and everyone teaches differently, and so I didn't want to get confused. I've never done this before, my husband has never done this before, but just wanted to keep things simple. So one person, 3 different videos, very similar style in the rounding that she was after, which was exactly what I was after, to give me some rounding, get rid of the tail, give me some volume. I'm sure if you're wanting to give yourself a nice shape to your hair, you will enjoy and appreciate these videos. They'll be in the description box below. We spent many weeks watching these videos back to back to back on repeat. We watched them in slow motion, we watched them at 2x speed. We wanted to see how her hands and her scissors were going, the motion, the everything, how she sectioned her hair, how she did everything. We took notes, we shared notes. It was, you would think we were preparing for an exam on how to cut natural hair into a shape. It didn't matter that her hair type and her volume and her density and her curl pattern were all very different from mine. That did not matter. The technique, her processes, her splitting the hair and her sectioning and everything, all of those were the same. And so we just kept going with the videos. After a few weeks, we could both tell exactly what she was going to do next on every scene. That's how intentional we were, because look, I was petrified. I'd never gotten a haircut before. This is the third year after my big job. Yes. And you know, I was just still excited about my hair. I was still wearing a wash and go. I didn't want to lose length, and I was quite nervous, to say the least. And then here's my husband, who's never done this before, but was excited to give it a go. And so both of us were just, right, we need to watch these videos. Oh well, May 2020 was when we took the plunge and I got my first ever curly haircut. Now, at the time, I did not know that this is what this haircut style was called. All I know was I was getting rid of the mullet and I was getting some roundness. I cannot begin to tell you how much I loved this haircut. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Even though I didn't let him take as much as he needed to take to get the shape that I wanted, I still got this amazing shape to my hair. I just wanted to walk out on errands that did not exist, just so I could walk out with my hair, because the cut gave me this nice volume, this nice shape. You know, my hair just seemed cohesive. It looked like it was on my head on purpose. It looked like I was wearing my hair. I was sporting my hair, and my hair just complemented my face so beautifully. I absolutely loved this haircut. Just having the tail gone would have made me elated, but we went beyond that and we gave me the rounded shape, and oh boy, oh my gosh, loved it. By March of 2021, I got another haircut. By this time, I'd stopped using shea butter in my hair for several months, and so I was relearning my hair and the integrity of my hair, and relearning all of my processes again. There is a whole video on the channel about my experiences with the no oils, no butters trend, for lack of a better phrase. Check it out, I'll be linked right here. Because I was now in a new space with my hair, I wanted a new haircut to go with it. And boy, oh boy, my hair had volume again. And when I washed it, it sat exactly where it needed to sit. I don't know how to explain that feeling to you, but if you've gotten your hair cut ever, please describe that feeling in the comments below. Being able to style your hair and it just naturally falls where you want it to fall, because it's been cut in this shape, in these layers, so that each clump of curl falls exactly where you want it to fall. Oh my gosh. Fast forward to October of 2021, you can see the separation happening again between my crown area and my nape area. And like, please give me a nice shape again. Remember, the back of my head grows, the curl pattern is a lot looser, so it hangs. Again, for proximity reasons, the back of my head, the hair there is closer to my neck, right? So it sits on my neck and my shoulders, and you think, oh, it's just longer there. Not necessarily. Even though that could be the case, not necessarily. The top of your hair just has a longer way to travel to get down to this level, and so, at least for me, so there's a disconnect there. And look, do not like that, do not want it. I'm never going back to the mullet ever again. By the time the haircut was done, oh my gosh. Not only did I have this beautiful rounded shape, but when I went to style it on wash day, what a breeze. What a breeze to not have to fight with my hair, to pin it here or there, to make it go and bend and do anything, and just have it sit where it wants to sit. Oh my gosh. I lost some elasticity in the front area of my hair due to all of my bad bad, terrible hair care practices, which there is a video on the channel going into details about that. But I lost some elasticity, and as you can see, it's all back now. Fast forward now to March of 2022. I got my next haircut and my hair was bouncy, fluffy, airy. It felt like my hair had come to life, right? I really enjoyed this haircut. Detangling was a breeze. My hair had gotten so much longer too, which is cool. It is a beautiful thing to have my hair sit in this shape on day 6, day 8, no matter how far away from wash day I am, no matter how much volume my hair, no matter how much bigger my hair has gotten over the course of the wash week, to have my hair still sit in this nice shape, no matter how frizzy it was, no matter how undefined it was, that is the beauty of a haircut to me. My hair just sat in a nice shape. So when I lost all of the definition, when my hair got bigger or frizzier or whatever the case may be, my hair still looked like I was sporting my hair, like I was wearing my hair. So not having to do much with my hair as I got older. Of course, I'll do the occasional buns, and I've shown those on this channel, but just having my hair live in exactly where it's been cut into, oh, that's just freedom. That's just freedom. Fast forward to September of 2022, I get my next haircut. Look, once you get a haircut that does justice to your face, to your overall look, does justice to your hair, gives your hair a chance to actually just be amazing, there's no going back. There's absolutely no going back. And this is where I was in September of 2022. At this point, my wash day was about 50 minutes, and that included washing, conditioning, detangling, styling, taking a shower, cleaning said shower. Everything just went by so quickly because I had a very simple routine that I stuck to. In 2023, I was pregnant, I had a NICU baby, and let's just say I haven't slept since then. So I really don't even know what I did with my hair. Believe it or not, if you're watching this video in the future, 2023 was only last year. But what happened last year? I don't know. Last year, was I present? I don't know. I don't think so. And then in early 2024, I put out my first hair update as I was restarting this channel. And I said that I didn't want to cut my hair this year, 2024. But look, I just couldn't do it. I want to grow my hair out. The problem with having hair that is your signature look at the length that is perfect, and living with a hair cutter person and not having to book an appointment or anything, is that I just keep cutting my hair. And I was trying my best to not do that in 2024 because I want to grow my hair out. I said it on the channel, my absolute hair goal will be to have my WashnGo sitting on my shoulders. When that is the case, oh my gosh. However, my short-term goal would be to have my WashnGo sitting right here, chin level. And I think that may happen in a year and a half. So maybe, I don't know, end of 2025, early 2026. So I was really trying to not cut my hair this year. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. September 2024, I got a haircut, which is what I'm wearing right now. And I have the shape of my dreams. Oh my gosh. I spend most of the time at home with my baby. But even at home, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I go to my husband, like, have you seen my hair? Anyway, no more tails around here, no scanty look, lots of volume, and just a happy woman overall. One major thing my curly cuts have done for me is set me up for success. In the sense that, and I'm not just referring to washing and detangling and styling, but in actually looking at the mirror and liking what I see. Again, I wear my hair out 98% of the time. Some of that is in buns, but very occasionally. Most of the time, this is what my hair looks like. And being able to like what I see in the mirror every day, being able to look back on photographs and like what I see, is worth everything to me.